Magmar versus Linar. We are going first. Alright, do we have a turn 1? Let's replace Juggernaut and Colossus. Hopefully we can get a turn 1. Then we got our Juggernaut again. There's only 2 of them in the deck too, so I don't know why I keep getting that at when I just replaced it. So we can just play Young Slithar. That will be good. And then we got a Greater Fortitude, but we can just do an Earthwalker into a Godhammer if we can get the Mana Spring. And then we can sit back and hopefully do something. Alright, a Silver Guard Knight. I mean, we can kill it with a Young Slithar and friends, but let's just... Or can we grab that? Or we can just grab the one at the bottom, but... so if I Greater Fortitude this... Then maybe? I don't know. Let's replace Intrepid Gaze for now. Okay, we got 2 Godhammers. So let's just move this back, move ourselves back, and we'll just do a Godhammer and a Godhammer, and then Greater Fortitude just in case, and we'll end our turn. That was probably the wrong move, but might as well be risky and fun once in a while. Because if it's 4 or 5, you can't Lasting Judgment it, which gives it -3 health, so that protects it somewhat. I just hope that I keep my artifacts until next turn, so that we'll see what happens. I have to replace the Colossus. Hopefully I can get like a Maloki Hunter. A Sunwisp card draw. Well, the opponent still has 5 cards with 3 mana. This will become 6, 7. So I can. No, I can't reach the Silver Guard Knight. Never mind. So I'm gonna replace Colossus. If I can replace into a War Beast, that would be great. I mean, that will still be great because I can attack the slow. So we'll just replace this. Get an Earth Sphere, but that's kind of useless right now. We'll just do our Bloodborne spell just to see what our options are for 3 mana. We got a Plasma Storm, which is nice to have. We can play an Earthwalker here, and then we'll just move, or we'll just stay there and wind our turn. And we got our Colossus back. I don't like getting the things I replace back at the end of turn. It's just bad RNG. I think there's only 2 of them in the deck too, so I don't know why I keep getting the things I have 2 of back more often than... Oh, an Ephemeral Shroud. I mean, at least we still have the Earthwalker. So there's that. We can just Plasma Storm next turn. I know that kills the Slithar as well, but it also kills most of the board unless we decide to roar or something. At the very least, we can do that. Let's replace... I mean, I gotta replace the Earth Sphere first. Oh, Saber Spine Tiger. So rip the entire board. So yeah, everything's gone, including the Silver Guard Knight. I'm fine with that. So let's just Plasma Storm. Oh yeah, because that doesn't die because we still have the Grow. So let's replace Earth Sphere. And we got a Grow, which is awesome, but we have to do a Plasma Storm just to get rid of the opponent's board first. So there's that. So rip opponent's board. Let's clear reminder text. Let's just move this forward, and we'll end our turn. We got a natural selection, so next turn we can just do like a Grow natural selection Bloodborne spell, or we can just do a War Beast. Oh, Circle of Life. I mean, he doesn't get the health, so that's something. He doesn't get the health. I'm fine with that. So we can just play like a Colossus. Yeah, let's just play a Colossus here and see what our options are. We'll play that. We'll end our turn. And there's our 3rd Godhammer. Okay, so if we get the Colossus survived and not dispelled, this will get +6/+6 a turn, which will be pretty awesome. Until it gets dispelled, and then I'll just be sad. And I'll be... Ooh, at least we can natural selection that. I'm totally fine with that. Beam shot. I'm totally fine with it. It doesn't change the attack, so I'm totally fine with that. Oh, a slow. Why do you have to play a slow? So roar, that's a 6/8. Oh well. So I can't really natural selection it. Let's just move to the corner. And then let's replace grow. Hopefully we can get another natural selection maybe. If I don't, then... Or let's replace the... Yep, the God Hammer. We don't need 3 right now. We got a greater fortitude. We still can't natural selection the Albi Sage, but we can at least do 6 damage to it. So we'll just play a War Beast here, go down here, and then do a greater fortitude, and then we'll just do 6 damage all around. And then we'll end our turn. The War Beast is probably gonna die, but we'll see what happens. Like, I know, like, even if all of his hands are spells, 3 spells will only give him +6. Unless he's gonna, like, a Ephemeral Shroud. Then, things are gonna die. Yeah, Ephemeral Shroud, so this is a 4/3. Why not the Colossus? Unless so that's his second Ephemeral Shroud. I question his dispelling targets, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Sunbloom, that's why. Oh well. So, Holy Immolation, so that gets rid of my... Yeah, my board's all gone. I mean, we can just kill the Ephemeral Shroud and then natural selection the Albi Sage, so we're good. Let's replace Entropic Gaze. And get a Flash Reincarnation, which is useless. Let's just kill this thing. Natural selection. And do our Bloodborne spell, because we kind of have to, because we're running low on cards. So is the opponent, but we have an Entropic Gaze. I'm gonna save that. Let's play a Grow behind. And then we'll end our turn. I get an Earth Sphere, which we kind of don't need. Like, I haven't even touched the opponent at all damage-wise. Like, the only damage between our generals is the 1 damage with the Ephemeral Shroud. Trinity Oath. So he doesn't get the heal, but he does get cards, which is kind of not good, but yeah, anyways, this will be a +3/+3 Silverguard Knight. So there's that. Reward Silverguard Knight. That's a 5/5. Battle Pet's gonna move right. It's gonna be a 5/7. Let's replace Flash Reincarnation, or yeah, because we kind of need the healing later on, assuming things might die. Let's just move back. Play our Bloodborne spell to see what our options are. And we got our 3rd God Hammer, so we'll just play a Grimrock here. And then we'll leave that there. We'll see what we get. We get Flash Reincarnation again, so we replaced Flash Reincarnation and we got Flash Reincarnation back, so that's the 2nd time that happened this match where we got the card that we replaced. That's not good RNG wise. So I mean, he can roar the Silverguard Knight to trade with the Grow if he wants to do that. This is an interesting battle, but I mean, it's interesting. An Arclight Sentinel. So I guess he's trading with the Grow. Alright, let's replace the Flash Reincarnation. Now we got a natural selection, so we can kill the Arclight. And then we can natural selection the Suntide Maiden. And we can just do our Bloodborne spell for more options. We got Tectonic Spikes, so that's gonna hurt us too. Let's just do an Entropic Gaze. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We'll end our turn. So we got all we need now is a Decimus because we got all of our card drawing spells. but no Decimus in our hand. Weird. So this is +4/+4 a turn. Or at the start of my turn, not every turn, because we don't have a Malokian Huntress out. Did I say Malokian Hunter before? I don't know why I said that. A Tempest, so our artifacts is probably going to be gone, so we can't do all these spells. So yeah, that's gone, that's gone. Rip everything. We still have one more Godhammer, but that's fine. This will still grow. Trinity Oath. So card draw. Let's replace Earth Sphere for now, even though I said I didn't want to. Hopefully we can get a Decimus. And we did not. So we'll just go forward. We'll do Tectonic. No, we'll do Entropic Gaze first because we don't have the empty hands for Tectonic Spikes. Let's do another Entropic Gaze. Alright, so we got an Earthwalker that we can play. Oh, might as well play that. Play that like right here. And then we'll just do our Bloodborne spell, because the opponent's had a full hand. We'll do our Bloodborne spell. And Windblade is milled. The opponent has 11 cards left, we have 18, so we can do Tectonic Spikes eventually. And we'll just do a Godhammer again, and we'll end our turn, see how that goes. And now we have a Juggernaut. So next turn we can play a Juggernaut if we need to. Devote. Okay. Does he have nothing? Why did he Divine Bond a Grimrock? I'm confused. Is this some next level strategy to psych me out? I don't know. Okay, so he does have a Sunbreaker. Out my face. So let's just do, since everything's grown, we can't play a Juggernaut, we have to do a Plasma Storm just to get rid of the Sunbreaker. Let's just move this over here, move this over here. The opponent has 5 cards, so... And let's just do our Bloodborne spell. And we got a Malokian Huntress, we're gonna play that. We're definitely gonna play that, so we'll just play that like right here. We'll end our turn, see how that goes. Alright, so we got 2 Juggernauts. The opponent has a Mana Forger out. Oh, Martyrdom. I guess that's what he wanted to do? So Albi Sage, that's not nice, but the opponent does have 9 cards left. I don't know if that's good or not. So, we do have things that we can play, so we'll just do a Juggernaut here. And we'll do a Juggernaut here. Move this down. Then we'll just do... and we'll end our turn. Now we got a Flash Reincarnation, so we can do another Juggernaut. But this is a 10/16 Golem that makes eggs, so it can one-shot the Albi Sage even if he roars it. But I mean, it'll be a 6/8, but that would hurt, but it still can't tank 10 damage. This is interesting. Oh, Divine Bond, so I mean, now it can. Oh boy, now it sure can. A Divine Bonded Albi Sage. And a Divine Bonded Albi Sage. Wow, this, that's gonna hurt. At least to summon all these eggs, so all these Storm Metal Golem, Lava Slasher, Boulder Beacher, Lava Slasher, Golem Vanquisher, and a Warblade. And he killed the Golem Vanquisher. Okay, so I mean we can kill the Albi Sage easily. So things are gonna grow big. Let's do... what can we do? We can kill this with... let's just kill the Albi Sage with that. We can just move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. We can kill the Arcanist like that. We opponent has 7 cards left. We can flash in a Juggernaut back here. And then we can do a Tectonic Spikes. I know that's going to remove a charge, but still. The opponent has 4, so I don't think I'm going to mill the opponent, but we'll see what happens. Everything grows! Everything grows! Alright, so what will the opponent... Like, the opponent has a full hand. I'm not gonna deny that, but we also have a full hand, but the opponent also has 4 cards left. Where's our Decimus? Like, it has to be within the 10 cards, since we haven't drawn one, but... I mean, there's only one, because I can't afford the other 2 Decimuses spirit-wise, so... I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Alright, Grandmaster Zur. I guess that's a strategy. A Roared Grandmaster Zur. So I guess he's just throwing himself into. I mean, that's a strategy. Alright, and then that is done. We do get things. Let's replace the Earth Sphere. Then we get a natural selection, but I mean we can't natural selection that Grandmaster Zur if we wanted to anyways. Let's just play everything that we can. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then our Bloodborne spell. So we'll just do a Grimrock into a Young Slithar, into a Grow, move everything closer, just inch everything closer. Move this down, move this down, move this here, move this, I guess, here, so we can actually... If we attacked it, then it's gonna die, but oh well, we'll just do 2 damage. And then we'll do our Bloodborne spell. Then we got another Maloki Huntress, so I probably should have done my Bloodborne spell first. We'll end our turn, see how that goes. And if the opponent somehow manages to wipe my board, I'm gonna be impressed, but I feel like we got this. I feel like we got this. Peacekeeper. So, we'll just do a well played. We'll just do another Maloki Huntress, like so. Replace Flash and let's just do that. Move this over. And then we'll just move this over. So I successfully milled out the opponent. Let's just kill the Peacekeeper. So we'll just kill that. We'll kill that. And we'll just end our turn. The opponent will mill. Oh, there's our Decimus. We finally got the Decimus at the very end. Oh. But yeah, we'll see. That was a good game. But I mean, we still have our 2 Maloki Huntresses. Even we have a big board, very big board. Yeah, he's out of cards. Alright, so yeah, we can't really do anything, so let's just kill him with the Grow. That was an interesting match. 2 Maloki Huntresses and at one point in time 2 Godhammers. So that was really like if you leave the Grows by alone and don't deal with them, they eventually will become scary, and eventually you'll just happen to be what the board happens to be right there at the end. So that was an interesting match. Really interesting what Grow can do, honestly. So yeah, that was neat.